What's good, y'all? Welcome to the More Life podcast. I'm your boy Dash Cash back here. Another day, another hour, shit, another lifetime, if you want to say that shit. But nonetheless, back in effect, another day. I might get to touch on the sports on the last episode, so we back here discussing the motherfucking sports. Cause I gotta break down NFL Week 9. Cause I had some predictions. If you watched a couple episodes ago, I had some predictions. And every week, either Saturday, and it'd be like late Saturday, early Sunday, I'm gonna be coming with them NFL predictions for the rest of the season until that Super Bowl week hit. And also another thing, shit. When I talk sports, when it's NFL season, it's mainly all NFL shit that I'm discussing. Pretty much games and shit like that, because I'm so focused on NFL during the NFL season. And then once that shit be done, or once basketball kind of get like around Christmas, that's when motherfuckers, or at least me, that's when I really be on it. Like, cause shit, football be, it's playoffs come Christmas time, shit, for real, for real. I want to say that's like that last week of football maybe and shit. Um, but nonetheless, shit. How y'all been doing? I ain't doing too bad. Shit, y'all know the other day I was fucked up by the ear shit out. That sickness hit me. I swear I forever got like a sinus infection type shit. No, I'm not on no blow. So shit, don't be trying to hit me with that. I see plenty people that be doing the pods or whatever. They all got that same little sniffling shit. And I'm like, damn, is all these famous niggas doing coke? Like, for real? And shit, but I'm like, I don't know. I be sniffling too. Like, I used to be in the AC hella. So I'm like, shit, maybe that's the case. If you going from like a hot ass environment into a cold ass building, you probably bound to get the sniffles and shit. What they say, like when it be warm a little bit at the beginning of spring, my girl always say like that's fool's weather and shit, cause shit you go out, or at least that's what her people told her. It's fool's weather and shit, cause you go out without no coat and shit. You think it's cool. Next thing you know, shit is getting cold as fuck while you stuck out without shit, and then you sick or whatever. So it makes sense, to a certain extent. You gotta stay with that coffee. But nonetheless, let's go ahead and get into it. As I said, I had them NFL predictions. I think a good amount of them came right. We can start off with shit, my hometown team, motherfucking Cincinnati Bengals. Shit, I ain't even have to put the Cincinnati on there, because when I say the Bengals, nigga, you know who the fuck it be. Joey B, nigga. Jamar Chase wasn't there because he injured, but it's all good. We still got the shit done, nigga. T. Higgins, Joe Mixon. That Joe Mixon mixing them up. That's 28 grams up in my blunt, nigga. Shout out to my brother Rich on that one and shit. Shout out to my brother Rich too for that last podcast, too. Um, he ain't got no pages right now. My man be hella low key, but we gonna get him back out there. Like, shit, y'all check out my old shit. He on a few of my songs, like, bro, that boy spit them bars and shit. But enough about that though. Shit, we here to talk sports though. So let's go ahead and discuss this NFL Week 9 and shit. So we have the Bengals. They won 42-21. Now, don't let that 21 from who the fuck they played. They motherfucking played the Panthers. Don't let that 21 from the Panthers fool you to make them you even think that they was in the game. But they was getting smoked the whole game. It wasn't until the end for real when they scored their touchdowns. Like, Joe Mixon had 3 touchdowns in the first half, if I'm mistaken. Then he ran in another one and he caught a fucking touchdown too. So he had 5 in total on the night. I was like, bro, where is it? This bitch hyped up. Like, nigga, or I was hyped up, nigga. Shout out to my mother-in-law, because I know she was probably turned too, nigga. The Bengals was wild with this shit. But that's what I like to see. I damn near was at the point, nigga, we call him for Zach Taylor job type shit. Or them linemen's job, because they wasn't doing nothing. But they finally did something. Who else? I predicted that the Buccaneers will beat the Rams. They won 16-13. Shit, Bucks, that's my other team and shit. Tom Brady, you already know. Tommy B, Tom Beasy, nigga. Tampa Bray, nigga. I mean Tampa shit Bay, whatever shit. That nigga Big B's, nigga. Tom Brady, nigga. That's what we repping, nigga. Say nah. But nonetheless, shit. Tom Brady, he got him that dub. I'm looking, he got 280 yards. And like I said, bro, Tom Brady ain't got no issues getting yards and scoring. He only had a touchdown. Cause still, bro, 16 points, my nigga. You need to do better than that. But I'll say this. A win is a win. I take whatever win. I ain't tripping. And shit, we gonna take that up. And shit, I take that. Um, but nonetheless, they gonna have to step it up something. I don't know what the fuck happened to their receiving core. Like, artists say Mike Evans had 11 targets, caught the ball 5 times for 40 yards. Like, bro, we gotta throw the ball further or something. Like, Tom Brady threw, this nigga threw 58 times. Hold on, wait. I ain't even peeped that effort. No. He shouldn't be throwing no 58 times. I mean, they all small ass passes. Yeah, he averaged 7.8 yards per pass, but it's like, all right, that's damn near a first down, but I don't know. They might have to do something else. Chris Godwin, what he been doing? He had 10 targets. He caught the ball 7 times for 36 yards. We gotta start throwing the ball down deeper and shit, or I don't know what's going on. Oh, you know what? They got shitty blocking. I forgot. That's what's been going on this season. So that nigga Birdie been shook like he seeing ghosts. Shout out to that nigga Sam Darnold and shit. That nigga Brady, shit, he gotta release that bitch quick because the line is collapsing and shit. So when that happens, like, you're gonna have to just throw it to the nearest man. It might only be 2 or 3 yards. So I understand now. But nonetheless, the Buccaneers need to step the fuck up. Y'all making that black coach look bad and shit. What's his name? Todd Bowles or some shit? I don't know. One of them black niggas down there. And, you know, shit, I don't even want to play the race card. But it's like this. He got the job because y'all was succeeding with him being an offensive coach. Now y'all playing bad when he the head coach. Shit, that's why they saying shit. Y'all shouldn't get these niggas jobs because they bad coaches and shit. I mean, I don't know, shit. You know, we gotta throw that little aspect in there of that, but you know, maybe that's the case, shit. But they need to step up. I do not want to see the Bucs get eliminated in a wild card and shit. Not in Tom Brady last year. But you know what? Now that my nigga single though, for real shit, he might be back again. He ain't announced no retirement and shit. He ain't got that nagging wife at the house and shit no more. She tripping because he want to go to work. He trying to make money for the family. He trying to feed y'all and shit. Come on, if that's any other field, my girl, she's not going to complain about me going to work at the grocery store when I'm 45. She going to say, nigga, you need to get the fuck up so you can pay your motherfucking bills and shit. Tom Brady got shit he need to handle and shit. Now I can look at it from that aspect, you know. She probably don't want my man's getting smacked in the head, concussed and shit. That's understandable. But nonetheless, let that man play and shit. And Tom Brady, now that you got this relationship shit out the way, my nigga, your head need to be right. Do some acid or something. Whatever. What Aaron Rodgers said, he did the ayahuasca, nigga. Whatever type of psychedelic you need to do to help you clear your mind and figure out exactly what's going on, shit, go ahead and do it. Let's see what else. Week 9, got the Chiefs beat the Titans. Of course, I was rolling with the Chiefs. Pat Mahomes, nigga. You know, that's another one of my little squads and shit. Like little squads. I ain't gonna say I'm a big ass fan, but if the Bucks and the Bengals don't make it, guess who I'm falling back on? The Chiefs. Pat Mahomes, the baby goat, and shit. That's who I'm gonna fuck with. Colts lost to the Patriots. Of course, the Patriots always gotta beat a Colt. I mean, they're the Colts. Yeah, they're a Colt, nigga. If you patriotic, you standing up, you taking down these Colts. And shit, but nah, the Colts is trash. I think in the end they fired their coach too. Maybe after that game, or it might have been right before. I forget their interim coach name though. But They fired their head coach and shit the other day. They trash. They got Matt Ryan as their QB. You know, the nigga that he was up 28-3 on Tom Brady and the Patriots in the Super Bowl. And the GOAT, Tom Beasley, came back on that ass. Matt Ryan been trash though. Like, and it's because like shit. His line was so ass down there in Atlanta. They never really got good ass linemen around him. So he was forever getting his head cracked the fuck off and he was eating them and shit. But that type shit, man, taking them hits, that's not good for your body. You not gonna last long taking hits constantly. That shit adds up. Like your body gonna break down way more quicker in the future. Tom Brady, the reason why he done made it to 45 in the league is because he's benefited from the Patriots was all about getting that offensive line. Bill Belichick, no. The key to any quarterback success, it starts with that motherfucking offensive line and shit. It starts with the center and the two guards. And then you got the two tackles. They need to be good too because you got them edge rushers that's coming in. You need somebody to defend all that and shit. And that's the key for real to winning any game. And then you need like a solid defense and shit. Of course, like the QB gotta have an arm, some sort of accuracy. But the main catalyst is the fucking lineman for real on either side. Because if the defensive line is applying pressure, if they're applying pressure, the QB ain't gonna have the time to really even think to be able to hit that nice target that's down the field and shit. That running back, if the line ain't doing shit, the running back ain't really getting no yards. You stopping them and shit. And that's just for me playing Madden. I know this shit. Like, from my coaching days on Madden, trust I could run a franchise easily and take them to the promised land. Easily. Y'all, NFL, y'all need me? Shit, Bengals, you know shit. I'm right here in the city, nigga. Hit your boy Dash Cash. I give you the blueprint, nigga, to winning the Super Bowl. And shit, instead of y'all niggas losing, y'all would have won if I was calling the plays. Guaranteed. Based on my Madden record, nigga, y'all would have won with me coaching and shit. But nonetheless, though. Oh shit. Nonetheless, what else? Ravens, they beat the Saints. Who did I pick? I'm pretty sure I picked the Ravens to win that. Nah, I might have went with the Saints. I think so. And I was thinking, expect the upset. But they got smashed, though. Well, they really get smashed, but it was 27-13. Solid. Let's see what Lamar did. Let's see. Lamar only had 133 yards, so he didn't really do shit. Kenyon Drake rushed in 2 TDs. Yeah, because 27 points is only shit. That's like 3 touchdowns and some fucking field goals. So, yeah. Lamar still ain't really do nothing. And that's the... Well, he threw good, though. 12 for 22, but they empty yards. Like, he ain't putting up big numbers, but they still won. So, shit. I mean, that shit, I guess it don't matter. Fuck it. Seahawks, they beat the Cardinals. I'm pretty sure I was rocking with the Seahawks. Because the Cardinals, I just know they gonna lose. Definitely with that shit coming out about Kyler Murray having to have that shit in his contract where he got to fucking study film a little bit more. Trust, I know you not putting in work there, my nigga. If they got to force you and shit, you ain't really putting in that work, my nigga. So don't expect the Cardinals to do shit this season. If y'all fucking with Arizona, place your bets elsewhere. The Vikings beat the Commanders. Like I said, Vikings was going to beat them. Why? Commanders not going to win shit. They got that bad juju on them from them being the Redskins. They will have to completely move from Washington. Like I said, mark my motherfucking words. Guaranteed. The Commanders, whatever Washington team, that shit that was the Redskins, they will never win nothing. Nothing. They won't even make a Super Bowl appearance unless they bring in a whole nother franchise. They gotta completely tear the franchise down. The colors cannot be the same. No, none of that shit. Tear that bitch down. Packers lost to the Lions. Hold on, I'm gonna come back to that one because I got a little bit more on that one. Raiders lost to the Jaguars. I'm surprised. I expected the Raiders to beat the Jags because the Raiders were supposed to be way better this season. I thought by now they'd be picking up shit. Derek Carr, he was expected to be something good before they got Devontae Adams and shit. Speaking of Packers and shit, for real, Devontae probably should have just stayed with the Packers. If you finna be losing on the Raiders, nigga, you might as well lose with Aaron Rodgers and shit. I don't know. I guess Trevor Lawrence though, maybe he doing his thing. Let me see. See, Derek Carr had 259 yards and 2 touchdowns. That ain't bad, though. He threw 21 for 36. That ain't bad. Devontae Adams had 146 yards. Yeah, that nigga put in work, though. But they lost, though, so it's other issues. It looked like they running back Josh Jacobs, which I know he's straight, but it looked like he was stuffed at the line. And that might have been the Raiders' issue. It might be linemen and shit. For real, it seemed like that's been the issue with a lot of teams this year. Is like either they good lineman has been injured or they just ain't got no good line. And I don't know, it's been a lot of fucking defensive linemen, linebackers, nigga, coming in the league, bro. You got niggas like the Bosa brothers, shit, Micah Parsons, shit. You got motherfucking, who the boy from the Steelers? I'm trying to think of his name. It's a nigga on the Steelers, though. Good. Like I said, it's plenty of good edge rushers, plenty of good defensive tackles, plenty of good linebackers that's out there. Shit. Some motherfuckers need to step it up. Trevor Lawrence had 235 yards, 1 touchdown. I mean, that's alright. And shit. I expected him to be better. Definitely the way they was hyping him up. Like, he was the next savior. Like, they was acting like shit, he's finna come in on some Peyton Manning shit. But once again, like they say, offensive line. Like I said, bro, that's probably that's the name of this little episode. The offensive line is something. It's gonna be something centered around that. Cause shit, all these teams, man, that's what they need. They need some offensive line pieces, probably, and then also it come down to coaching. Cause if your line shitty, the coaching gotta be able to adjust. The players cannot see the whole field as they out there. They see how motherfuckers completely lined up and shit. The quarterback, even in the position he at, it's gonna be little pieces he can't see. So the coaching has to step up. I know they got that little earpiece in their helmet. The coaching need to be fucking coaching, unless they can't say nothing after they get out there. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know for sure how that works, but coaching ultimately. Bills lost to the Jets. Who would have thought? For real, the Jets playing good this season. But who would have thought the Bills would lose to them? Shit, I expected it to be opposite, but I got that one wrong. Dolphins against the Bears. I'm pretty sure I was rocking with the Fins because they got my nigga Kyrie killed and shit. I'm always gonna rock with the Fins as long as they got my nigga Tyreek on them and shit, and they ain't playing one of my niggas. Oh, but Tua did his thing though. 300 yards, 3 touchdowns. Hell yeah, Tyreek 143 yards. Oh yeah, I forgot they got another receiver named Waddle or something. Jason Waddle, maybe that's his name. But he's straight though. And shit, he pretty solid. Let's see, Chargers, they beat the Falcons. Pretty sure I have the Chargers over the Falcons. If you pick the Falcons to win, they must be playing another bum-ass squad, to be honest. Because, shit, it should be no reason why you ever picking the Falcons to win anything. Even that year that they went to the Super Bowl, y'all shouldn't have been picking them to win nothing at all. What else? Eagles against the Texans. I'm pretty sure I put the Eagles over the... No. That was on Thursday last week. I'm tripping. I already discussed that. Let's see. Only game I'm going to discuss for next week, though, is Thursday, which would be tomorrow. Yeah. So you got Falcons against the Panthers, 2 trash-ass teams playing Thursday night football. I'm going to put my money on, well, I ain't really putting no money on, but if I had to, I'll put it on the Falcons just because they got the better record. They're 4-5, Panthers 2-7. Shit. Yeah, we gonna let it rock with the Falcons. That's my official pick for Thursday. So now back to the motherfucking Packers playing who they play, the Lions. Yeah. Back to the Packers losing to the Lions 9-15. Aaron Rodgers, boy, Aaron Rodgers. Now, if we did Donkey of the Day up here, Aaron Rodgers' ass would be coming down to the congregation for the way that he been playing this motherfucking season. Cause shit, it's ridiculous. Um, Now he did put up 291 yards. He threw 43 times though. He completed 23 of those 43 passes. Now 291 yards with one touchdown. It's empty calories, my nigga. Cause he had 3 interceptions to go with it. I know 2 of them was in the end zone. Like I said, empty calories, my nigga. And shit. That shit don't mean nothing if you not scoring touchdowns. I don't give a fuck if you threw for 1,000,000 yards in the game. If you ain't got no touchdowns or you only got one and you lost, that's the main thing. I don't give a fuck if you get the touchdowns necessarily or not. If you lost, them yards don't mean nothing, boy. They don't mean nothing and shit. I'm telling you, nothing. Um, let's see. He good at avoiding people though. He only got sacked once, so that must mean they probably got a straight line and shit. Ridiculous, to be honest. They team ain't doing shit. Now I know they ain't really got like no good receivers like that, or I'll say spectacular. Cause that nigga Lazard, I know he's straight. They got Aaron Jones coming out the backfield. I know he alright with catching. So shit, you better do like Brady did. Them dinking dunks to the running back type shit. You gotta get it however you want. And it's like Aaron Rodgers' head just look like he ain't in the game for real. Like that's what it looked like. But also, you gotta think about this like, it seemed like he had wanted to lead the Packers a couple years ago, which I don't know why he re-upped with them. That made no sense. I couldn't understand that why he signed back with them, because it seemed like he wanted to leave because they wasn't bringing in pieces for him or like whatever he felt. Definitely after Devontae Adams left, I don't know why that nigga ain't asking for a trade or shit. Can we rescind that contract? Do whatever shit. I mean, you know, NFL niggas, y'all can sit out for real if y'all want to, and they ain't gonna do shit but possibly trade you. So I don't know what's going on with that. But this bring me to the next thing. After that game, my nigga Lil Weezy and shit. Lil Wayne for the motherfuckers that don't know. If you live under a rock, that's the only way you don't know how Lil Weezy is and shit. He said the Packers should have got rid of A-Rod before the season. What he say? Yeah, now we done lost the season and the Packers should have traded A-Rod before the season or something. I don't know, he wrote like some bars out on Twitter or something. But I'm like, shit, I gotta agree with him. I felt like shit, and Rodgers should have been left. I thought he was gonna be the one that probably went to the Broncos for real over what's his name? They calling him Dangerous and shit, Russell Wilson and shit. I damn near want to call him Sierra husband, cause like, it's pretty much what that motherfucker done turned into, is Sierra husband out this motherfucker, instead of him really being known for being an NFL player. Cause like, bro, Russ was on some boss shit like before. Like, stink. He helped the Seahawks make it to 2 Super Bowls back to back. He actually won one of them. He was vital in that shit. I mean, they putting out points because of him. Now the Legion of Boom did shut the fuck down out of Peyton Manning. Don't get that wrong. The next year though, the Legion of Boom wasn't as great. Like shit, they was going up against the GOAT Tom Brady and shit. So of course they not doing that. But then also, I mean, I think because Russell Wilson fucked up on that end zone pass at the end of the game, they're trying to shit on that man after that. But he was still straight, like, bro, he been in the MVP conversations multiple years. Just been having a decline this season and shit. He'll probably bounce back. I know they won last week. Which week 8? They ain't had no game week 9. They had that week off. Let's see who they play this week. They play the Titans. They probably gonna lose that one unless they. I don't know. The Titans ain't been all that though. Titans 5-3. Broncos is 3-5. So I mean, shit. I say it can go either way. Who knows? But what else though? Shit, Brett Favre. Let's see. I know they was discussing the other day. Like I don't know if y'all heard about that Brett Favre case on how he scammed. It was a what was it like welfare? He did it for a Mississippi college that his daughter was attending, if I'm mistaken. So him and a few other his partners, they ran a little scam to where the school they basically get a welfare stipend type shit. You know, the money that's supposed to be dedicated to the needy, as they call it. It's supposed to go to disenfranchised families, you know, displaced families, shit like that. Um, they basically signed up for all this shit, did fraud on the documents and stuff, got it, built the facility. So I mean now he didn't. I think what they put on the paper was that Brett Favre was gonna do some speaking engagements, and that's how he was technically getting paid. And shit, text messages came out that he was like trying to make sure there's no way they could tie it back to him, and you know a whole bunch of other nonsense and shit. So nonetheless though, Brett Favre got caught up doing that. What was it? 4 or 5 other people they're caught up doing it with him too. They got hit with charges. Brett Favre, I think, is getting hit with charges, or he going through the process right now and shit. But what was it? I guess the college was trying to say to make up for it, they can allow some of those disenfranchised groups to use that. What was it, like a tennis facility or volleyball or something? I think it was a volleyball facility. Like they could use the campus facilities or whatever for a certain amount of hours for free instead of giving back the money. Now Brett Favre, he gave back the cheese and shit, so I will, I ain't even gonna say applaud. Shit. That's what's up. He needed to. He needed to do more than that though. Maybe give up. Shit, I ain't gonna lie. He probably gonna have to drop some of his own bread. Or actually, like, yeah, I mean, as much as you make, to be real, like, man, if I'm rich, I'm throwing money to the community. I'm not even gonna hold you. As long as my family that ate already, like, and by my family, shit, the main niggas that's there on the day to day to make sure, shit, my head right and shit. After that, I'm feeding the community and shit. It will be rec centers, buildings, shit, just different places you could do creative things, keep you out the gutter, shit. And if you is in the gutter, we can help you get out the gutter. Shit, it might be like rehabilitation centers. It might, and that's for like drug abuse, or maybe you just need your mental to get right. And shit, some people do need the therapy, like, or therapeutic things. Like, it's many things like shit that I done. I haven't went to no therapist since I was like 13 and shit, but like, and I don't even want to say that shit helped for real, because I was already fine, I feel like, before doing that. But like, as I've gotten older and I had to do like my own personal therapy and figure out the things that's therapeutic to me to help me clear my mind and shit, like, I mean, that's the things that I would help, with people. But enough about that shit. More back to the Brett Favre shit. Yeah, so the school basically saying this shit that they could just allow these people to use it for a certain amount of time instead of actually giving them back what was supposed to be allocated for them. Cause if like, so it's like, say if the money was supposed to be used for like, say if you got a boys and girls club or something like that, and then you go to the government to get the stipend to help you go ahead and fund like building certain things for your boys and girls club. Like, that's the type of shit that they signed up for, and that's what the money is supposed to be allocated for. But they doing it for bullshit. And it's like, for real, not enough people talking about that Brett Favre shit. Like, a lot of that shit been swept under the rug, even though the case is still going on. A lot of people ain't really talking about it. It's like they all been caught up in that Kyrie hoopla, which take me from the NFL shit. We going short into the NBA shit. Kyrie yesterday met with Adam Silver, and they said that it was a productive meeting and stuff like that. They didn't really specify what happened. Like, for real, Kyrie could have went in there and said "fuck you" and shit for all we know. But they just trying to put out that it was productive. Kyrie ain't said shit about it. But what was it? Shit, motherfucking if I can find it. Yeah, they gave out like a list of demands that Kyrie gotta do and shit in order to come back, which was some bullshit. Let me pull it up real quick. See, damn, why this shit wanna always slow? When I'm searching up something for the podcast, man, I swear my internet always wanna go fucking slow as shit. Uh, the requirements is he must apologize and condemn the film that he promoted. Like, all right, so he apologized for it. He didn't condemn the film though. Like, why do you have to condemn it? Like, just say like shit. Well, I don't even see why he had to apologize, because I feel like his first statement where he said like it's things in there that he feel like is true and there's things that may not be true. Like shit. Either way, he ain't bringing hate or nothing to nobody. Like, why should he have to come out and say, "I'm sorry, I'm sorry"? Like, bruh, that's that shit. Like, they really got they knee on this nigga neck. Like, word to that nigga, yeah. Like, they got their knee on that nigga Kyrie neck. Like, I ain't even gonna hold it. But make a $500 donation to the anti-hate clauses. Well, to anti-hate causes. Like, I heard some people trying to say like, oh well, he was already gonna donate the money anyways, so he might as well do it now. Y'all niggas forget he donated this motherfucking money. The Jewish Defamation League or whatever said that they ain't want that shit or whatever. So fuck out of here, bro. He already was doing it. Why? Nah, y'all gave that shit back. Don't be trying to say my nigga gotta do that shit now, bro. No. If y'all wanted this shit, you should have kept the shit when you had the opportunity instead of fucking going back and trying to. It's like they set an example with this nigga. Like, as y'all see, y'all cannot say nothing about them because shit. Yeah, I say it for. You can't say shit about the motherfucking Jews and shit, or else it's anti-Semitic. You can't say Jewish people run the entertainment system. But if y'all said that blacks ran every fucking company, would it be racist or anti-black? I mean, nah, if it's the truth, nigga, it's the truth. Like, bro, just because he's saying people run shit, he ain't telling them to get up and fucking protest against them, bring violence or nothing. The thing that a lot of media critics and shit fail to realize is it don't matter what the fuck that celebrity saying, what the fuck you see on TV or not like that, you got the choice. You, the viewer, the nigga that I'm pointing at right now, you got the motherfucking choice to decide whether or not you want to act out this stuff, whether or not the shit that he talking about, if you actually want to go and bring the violence. Because if I ain't say shit about murdering these niggas, kill, which like with the Ye shit, they tried to get him on that DEFCON shit, which he put the wrong shit, but it's not even nothing to do with attacking nobody, nigga. This the thing, like, bro, they just flipping narratives. But nonetheless, $500. I mean, not 500, 500,000. He gotta pay, which is ridiculous. Then what they say, he got to complete sensitivity training. What your boy Big Dash always tell you. Big Dash Cash always tell you, bro, these pussy ass niggas too sensitive these days. They would never make it 10 years ago, 20 years ago. Bro, when I was growing up, these motherfuckers these days, bro, would never make it. And the thing that's so crazy to me, bro, these the same motherfuckers that grew up in the shit that's pussy as fuck these days, bro. And I just don't get it. I be thinking like, bro, how these niggas older than me and they on that whole shit, bro? Come on now. Bro, we straight. Like, it's not no conforming, it's not no PC shit over here, bro. That's what I'm telling you. Like, these niggas bow down too easily and then they say, nah, I mean, it's not acceptable anymore. Like, acceptable to who? And shit, y'all just go with the masses. Like, bro, fuck with the masses saying, like, bro, I'm my own man. I don't have no master. I'm not in with the masses, nigga. I'll ride by myself and shit, first and foremost, before anybody. I don't give a fuck if my mama ain't rocking with me. I don't care if my wife ain't rocking with me. I wouldn't give a fuck if my son ain't rocking with me, nigga. My views is always gonna be my views, no matter what, and shit. And that's what people need to stick by, bro. They so scared of like what people think about them and shit. I could give a fuck less how you feel or think about me. To be honest, like I'm gonna do me regardless and shit. But what else? He got a complete anti-Semitism training. Ain't the anti-Semitism though that fall under the sensitivity and shit? But why do he gotta go through training? Like, bruh, this is the thing. Because the Jewish people run everything, they get to pick and choose what they decide is hateful. So that's like I said, bro, it could be easily as you saying, they run all these companies and shit. They'll deem that anti-Semitic. How? How? Like, bro, please tell me how. Like, they can't. Only thing they gonna say is, well, it was that kind of language, that got Hitler going in the past. Who doing that now? Who? We'll never hear answer and shit. Cause, bruh, it's not nobody that's on that shit, bro. These Jewish people, bro, they sensitive about this shit. I understand, bro. You got a history of motherfuckers, that went through some shit. Black people, I'm pretty sure we sensitive about the slavery shit too. Like, man, to a certain degree. But if you was to say there's really nothing positive you can say. You can't say black people run everything. Like it's two different type of situations, So I don't even know. But what else? He got to meet with the ADL and Jewish leaders. Now this is the thing. If he meeting with the ADL and the Jewish leaders, he need to bring either some Hebrew Israelites with him, bring some brothers from the nation with him, somebody that can educate these people on why they wrong, because it all come down to religion. One, it's based on what you believe, so that's basically saying they could tell a Christian that Jesus ain't come before, or they could tell a Muslim that Muhammad didn't really exist and shit, and that shit don't matter because if it's going against what they say, shit. If you was to come out and say, yeah, Islam, that's the real Abrahamic religions and shit, we really abiding by what he want, not Jewish people or Christians. They get you the fuck out of here too. But you could say that shit though, I guess. I don't know, I kind of fucked up on where I was going at. I'm a little thrown off on that last part because I looked at some shit that fucked me up. But if he got to meet with him nonetheless, he need to be able to bring some people from his side too. He shouldn't just have to meet with people from their side. Cause this is a thing from my own experiences. If I'm meeting with some people that's going against what I'm saying, they typically try to jump on me and bogart me and tag team me in a convo. And I'm the type, bro, I'm not backing down to no conversation. I've been like that for so long. Since I was a youngin'. It don't matter, what you saying and shit. If I feel like it's going this way, nigga, it's going this way. I dictate how my world go and shit. And I feel like Kyrie kind of on the same shit. Bro, it's plenty people that's just like me or whatever. I ain't gonna say it's just like me. I don't think nobody just like me. But there's plenty people that bro, we all know that we're the masters of our own world. We dictate whatever is going on. But it come to Kyrie probably want to play basketball hella on a big scale. So it's shit, do you want to bow down? For me, I don't give a fuck about shit like that. My life don't hold them type of implications to where I care about being on some big... My bad. I don't care about being on no big stage and shit. I'm not tripping. Yeah, that'd be nice. But if it comes with me having to compromise who I am and me having to apologize for some shit that I know, I don't, like I said, I'm at the point of I don't feel no more. I know and shit. The feelings is done. The thinking is done. I know and shit how I am on the inside. I said shit. People try to tell you all the time, nah, he really talking about nah. Motherfuckers know. I said I'm one of them. But nonetheless, cause shit, we 40 minutes in. I could talk about this shit all day, man. We 40 minutes in though. But see, lastly on that list though, they said he got to meet with team owner Joe Tsai to demonstrate an understanding of the situation. This the fucked up thing. So All right. First, they gotta break the nigga and shit. Now they gotta make that nigga do what they didn't fucking taught him and shit. It's like, brother, slavery shit. Like, and I hate to even tie that shit in because this nigga's making millions of dollars. Like, but it's like with the slave shit. Like, all right, slaves naturally they're going against what that white man want and shit, which was probably it was a lot of Jewish people that were slave owners as well as Catholic people, cause like shit, or you got Protestants too as well that was like the captors and shit. So you got these motherfuckers, they take the slaves, they bring us back over here, they beat our ass and shit. Well, not my ass, I wasn't a part of that. But they beat the blacks' ass and shit. Even the Native Americans that was here, they got beat too. They were rounded up as well. So they got beat, stripped down, everything taken from them, what you see happening to Kyrie, they done took his career from him. They said it was 5 game suspension minimum. So it wasn't no guarantee he was coming back. This the thing, the slaves is death or you conform and shit. So they stripped everybody down, clothing, whatever shit you may be accustomed to in Africa, nigga, you come here. Language, you gotta learn a brand new language and shit. What Kyrie gotta do, he gotta learn how to not be anti-Semitic or whatever. Brand new language and shit. Then he gotta demonstrate it on the day-to-day basis. The slaves, they gotta demonstrate they know the little bit of English that they was taught. They know to go ahead and go out to the motherfucking cornfield or else your ass gonna get beat. You probably gonna get killed and shit. Clean up the house or whatever, or else your ass gonna be beat. Basically, don't disobey master. Anything you do to go against master's wishes, you will be fucked. And that's what's going on with Kyrie. He went against master's wishes, now he is fucked. And shit, so let's run down the list one more time because I know I discussed for damn near 20 minutes just on this little list. So 1, he gotta apologize and condemn the film that he promoted, which I think he already did. And shit, I know he apologized, I don't know about the condemning. 2, he gotta make a $500 donation to anti-hate causes. He already did, but they returned it and shit. So he already completed 2 of those things. 3, complete sensitivity training, bullshit. 4, complete anti-Semitism training, bullshit again. 5, be with ADL and Jewish leaders, bullshit. Unless he can bring, if he can't bring Minister Farrakhan with him, he shouldn't be going. And shit, I'm gonna say that right now. If Farrakhan can't come with him, he shouldn't be going. Or at least Brother Minister Ishmael Muhammad, if Ishmael can't go with him, Kyrie, bro, don't go. Don't do that shit, bro. Unless you can bring one of these brothers with you, or at least somebody that's a high up Hebrew Israelite that's really speaking on that shit that you got going on. Like, bro, don't do it, please. And for real, I don't even care if he do it or not, cause shit, that shit is all on his life. But I think if he do it, it'll have complications or whatever shit across the nation for a lot of motherfuckers that they be scared to speak out already and shit. Cause like a motherfucker like me, bro, they never gonna, like, as long as I speak like I do, let's be real, I can never make it to a high up level. I'm just trying to build up my little fan base, you know, shit. Cause I ain't worried about that other shit. As long as I can bring out a real, you know, shit, that's the only thing I care about. But lastly, number 6, I believe it was, he got to meet with team owner Joe's side and demonstrate an understanding of the situation. Bullshit. Kyrie stuck. The best thing about this though is that Jaylen Brown, which is he the president, like the Players Association president, maybe? Oh, he a vice president. They said they got 7 of them. I know Kyrie's one as well, but he ain't got no say right now. But Jaylen Brown said like he felt like the requirements is like absurd and shit. They got issues with, bro, because Kyrie got to do too much. And look, it start with them. Like, LeBron pussy ass and shit. This nigga went up there and spoke out against Kyrie, saying he condemned his rhetoric and shit because the things Kyrie said hurt people and shit. Like, LeBron, bro, get the fuck out of here, bro, with that shit. Cause this the same nigga that's scared to speak up on the atrocities that's going over there in Hong Kong when they asking about him and shit. This nigga clearly know what's going on and shit. Oh, I don't want to speak on it, and I don't think Daryl Morey should have spoke on it. Given that we got a lot of business going on over there, nigga, you only concerned about the paper, bro. And shit, that's the thing, bro. Half these niggas got their morals fucked up because they too worried about this motherfucking money. One thing your boy Dash Cash and never do is I'm not worried about no fucking paper to compromise my motherfucking morality, nigga. I can't and shit. That's the one thing, like, and shit, I can't. Like, I can't. And LeBron is, well, we know he probably a sellout to a certain degree. But he do all this shit trying to ride for his black community. But you see, when the brother really need him the most, nigga, they always turn it back and shit. Like I said, LeBron, that's some pussy shit, bro. For that straight pussy. Nigga, you could have just not said nothing. And that's the route I thought he was gonna go. I'd rather just not say nothing, not speak up on it and shit. If I am, going that route where I ain't trying to necessarily get my shit in, I'm not gonna come out and condemn. I'm not condemning nothing. Damn, they trying to get me. You see, I'm talking about this shit. Oh. Sorry about it. But yeah, man, shit crazy. We gonna see how that Kyrie shit play out though. I hope he just tell them niggas, man, fuck you, bro. I swear, that's what I would do. I don't give a fuck about the millions, nigga. Like I said, I might joke and say they dropped that $100 million bag on me. I switch up, but nah, I still give them that. Fuck you, bro. I'm quick to tell a motherfucker suck my dick, heartbeat, nigga. But enough of that though. Let's see what else. Other NBA news and shit. Let's really get into some basketball shit. The Warriors been kind of boo-boo and shit. I think they 4-7 right now. I know at one point in time they was 2-5. They had the same record as the Lakers. It's the Lakers. Y'all know the Lakers been ass. Damn, I ain't got my lighter with me. Hold on. Oh, I do. It's time to spark this J. I was able to make it 47 minutes in before I had to spark up the J. But shit. This the real all the smoke right here, baby. But yeah, like the Warriors damn near had the same record as fucking LeBron and the Lakers and shit. And they 4-7 now though. The Lakers, they won 2 games back to back, and shit, nigga, we got smashed. I ain't gonna hold you. Shit, well, one game was close. Who we played? I forget who we lost to after that. But I know we just got our ass kicked. Well, they got their ass kicked. Because I can't stand by LeBron right now. Why he made them comments. I can't even stand by this nigga. But I'ma still rock with the Lakers. But they lost though. They got smashed on by the Jazz. Damn. That's that Jewish mafia coming for me right now. Shit, they got me dropping the phone, everything, fucking up camera angles and shit. Like that's it, Brett. The Jewish League works in mysterious ways. I'm telling you. So I'm fucking with them. But what else though? I called it here and shit. Lakers made Anthony Davis available for trade. I could have sworn I even got a clip from a couple days ago saying, Lakers, please trade that nigga for a first round pick. Please. 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 I'm telling you, please. Anthony Davis, man, it's crazy because he had one of the biggest fall-offs too, man. This motherfucker was supposed to do phenomenal things. Like, I remember they was talking about him being, shit, the next Bron, kind of, or whatever. Not necessarily the next Bron, but the next guy that was supposed to be that nigga. They're supposed to be his NBA right now. The Lakers supposed to be his team. He's just been putting up empty calories. He not really helping nobody win nothing for real right now. Like, I mean, he's still young, so like shit, he might bounce back in the future, but shit, who knows? I think he like 27, 28, so shit, he still got a chance. They said right now, And I thought of this trade too the other day. I should have said it because this was in my 2K generator. What they say, nigga. Trade him for Damian Lillard and a pick. I had that nigga in there against Damian AD for Dame Lillard, nigga, and some picks or some pieces, bro. Trust that shit'll work. But y'all gotta trade some of them points on the Lakers because we got too many. We got Schroeder, we got Pat Bev, we got Westbrook. Who else? A couple other niggas. But I like that one though. Get my nigga Dame to LA and shit. Put him with Bron. Trust. Or trade this what they could do. Trade AD. Trade probably Schroeder with him. If you can't get Westbrook off and shit. But trade Schroeder with him or maybe somebody else. Get a pick. Y'all could trade one of them first round picks that y'all got. Because, I mean, shit, we should be straight anyways. So they ain't going to be all that good of a pick anyways. But trade them. Get some picks from the Blazers. Because they not going to be all that good. They got Anthony Simmons and, I mean, if they got him and Davis, for real, they might be a low 8, something like that. Shit, they still be solid with Simmons. Or is it Simons? One of them. But shit. Trade that for a pick, bro. We in there, nigga. I ain't gonna guarantee no ring with Dame, but trust. We got that fourth quarter score because LeBron be acting scared and shit. Like this season, it seemed like he ain't got that drive no more. And shit, like maybe his whole career, he just was there to make it to being the leading scorer. And now that he know he got it wrapped up, bro, he ain't concerned and shit. I think LeBron, like, he resting on his laurels a little bit. That shit. You know how they say, man, you work for the promotion. You get there. Once you get it, you start resting on everything. He ain't motivated enough. Plus, he got a shooting slump, bro. This nigga been jacking up threes and shit. Crazy. He ain't splashing shit. Bro, you not Steph. Come on now. LeBron, bro, you best in the paint and shit. Or middies. Shoot middies. But, man, what else? Jazz, the Utah Jazz, the Cleveland Cavs, and the Blazers, they've been smashing shit, you know. And for real, that might be why the Blazers probably wouldn't give up Dame right now, just because they, like 7-2 or 7-3, something like that. But it's still the beginning of the season. It's not no guarantee that they finna do good. This shit, but the Jazz, though, they 8-2, Cavs 8-2. I'm surprised for on both of them. Because the Jazz, it seemed like they tore everything down to rebuild. Like, who was it? The Timberwolves, they ain't been playing all that good. They got fucking Gobert and shit, pairing him with Towns, so Towns ain't got to play center for real no more. They got Gobert in the paint shit. He got the defensive shit going on. Towns ain't really got to stick no centers no more. Then you got Anthony Edwards right there in the middle and shit. He's small forward. You got my nigga D. Rush still. He the point. Maybe, who at the motherfucking 2? Is it Jared Culver? Or he used to be there at the 2. They might still have Culver on their team. I'm not sure, though. But, shit, they was expecting it to be straight. And Anthony Edwards came out and said, bruh, the team's playing soft. He said that's why they been losing, because they been too soft. That's what we always heard about Gobert. That nigga soft. And shit, Towns, too. That nigga soft. And shit, that's what we always heard, bruh. Yeah, Gobert got them defensive players of the years. But when he had to be matched up with a beast-ass nigga, guess what happened? They ate that nigga up like he was a gummy bear, nigga. Because why? He's soft and shit. Ben Simmons, as much flack as that nigga get, he ate Gobert ass up like it was salad, nigga. And shit. Giannis ate that nigga ass up. And B, nigga, ate that nigga ass up. Come on now. Shit, AD ate that nigga ass up. Gobert was never no defensive player of the year for real. Just the defensive rating looked solid. I think he was leading the league in blocks. That's why he had it. But, man, nonetheless, though, shout out to the Jazz, the Cavs, and the Blazers, because I'm surprised they all leading the league in wins right now. What else I got? Shit. Ben Gordon, He's, Ben Gordon, he used to play for the Pistons. He played for the Bulls as well, probably a few other teams. But apparently he slushed the security guard. If y'all don't know what slush mean, he rocked that nigga. He Draymond Green that nigga and shit. If y'all know what I mean and shit. I ain't get to see the footage, but this what the security guard saying and shit. Shit, who knows? All I could say is shit. Ben Gordon always seemed like a cool, laid-back dude. If he's slushing somebody, they probably deserve that shit. What else? Let's see, lastly, Isaiah Thomas, former Pistons legend and shit. Well, I guess he is a Pistons legend. It wouldn't be former. But yeah, shit, NBA legend. He said that he won a motherfucking apology from Michael Jordan for how he was portrayed in The Last Dance. And you know what? I ain't got nothing else to say on that. That one funny. And shit, you expecting an apology from the GOAT, nigga? Jordan ain't apologizing for shit. Now, I wish they would have hit Jordan with the shit that they hitting Kyrie with, but that nigga would have lit up that cigar like I'm about to do this, Jay. He would have lit that shit up, blew that smoke in your face, and laughed at your dumb ass, nigga, thinking he gonna give you an apology. Bro, the day that Jordan get this nigga an apology, I have a million views on this motherfucking podcast, bro, because that ain't never happening. That's never happening. But that's all I got for today, folks. There's the sports podcast right here. Shit. I'm gonna be back, more entertainment. I got my nigga Sir Quest coming through again, shit, for the next episode, more than likely. Shit, what else, shit? Trying to get even more guests. I'll be reaching out to people. Anybody that watch this, hit me up on the DMs on Instagram. That's what is it? _Cash513 on there. Shit, my fucking foot locking up. But that's all I got, though. This is the place where we say what the fuck we want to say, and we do what the fuck we want to do. Never forget, I'm your boy, Dash Cash, and this is the More Life Podcast. Peace.
Big Dash, I don't care if you mad, I don't care if you happy, I don't care if you sad, you Big Dash, I don't care if you mad, I don't care if you happy, I don't care if you sad, you